Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing a very different video than I usually do on my channel. I know these videos have been done by a lot of other collector YouTubers as well, but I thought I would show you my take on it, as you know, everyone is a little bit different, but pretty similar. But yeah, I thought I would take you through the process of how I package my trades and or purchases, what materials I used. I can tell you where I got my materials from, and just generally like how I package them up and send them off to people, because I feel like that is very important, especially if you are new to trading. It gives you a good idea of how, not how to properly do it, but how the easiest way to make sure that the card is nice and safe and arrives to people without getting damaged and all that fun stuff. But yeah, so I know not everyone has the funds or the opportunity to have all these different items. So everything is optional. Well, not everything. Most of the things I use is optional, not necessary. But yeah, maybe this will give you a little bit of ideas on how to package your trades as well. So we're going to get right into it. I'm just going to point out right now that I have to have my camera or my phone while I'm filming it a little bit higher so I can get everything in frame. So when I go to sit down, because right now I'm standing up so I can look at my screen, when I go to sit down, I won't be able to see my screen to know what exactly I am doing. So yeah, if it's a little, I don't know, I won't be able to see what I'm doing on the screen as I'm filming, as the camera will be above my head, but hopefully it all goes well. This is really just for me, like my editing self. Hopefully everything goes well. But yeah, so without further ado, if you follow my Instagram, my trade Instagram, you will have seen that I put up a few of my collections that I no longer want to collect, and my my DMs blew up. I'm literally still getting DMs, so I gotta sort through all this, but I thought I would take the opportunity that I have this stack over here to just package up what I could now and then kind of sort through everything else later on. So yeah, let's just jump right into it. I'm gonna go through the materials that I use, and yeah, I'll package maybe like 2 trades, while talking, and then everything else that I have to pack will kind of just be like a sped up portion of the video. So I hope you do enjoy this, and let's get started. Okay, I'm going to sit down now so I can no longer see my screen. Okay, so let's start with the materials that I use. So we can start over here. So here are the greeting cards I use. I get these from our local dollar store here in Canada. They are simple. They come in packs of 8. They're Hallmark. But they're blank inside. They're just simple. Comes with 8 envelopes, 8 greeting cards. Yeah, I usually, because we're in a pepperoni right now, a lot of the stores are closed here in where I live. So I do buy these from the dollar store, but if the opportunity arises, I would prefer to get like a big box of like 80 to 100 of them from Michael's, because I feel like that's a better deal. For a pack of 8, it costs like $1.25. For a pack of like, I don't know, 80 to 100, it could be like $10. So, but yeah, I can't do that because Michael's is not an essential business, so it is not open to the public, and they don't have that on their website, so I cannot order online. But anyway, so that is the greeting cards that I use. I also have these top loaders. So if you're initially starting out, you might have to go and buy a pack of top loaders to start, but once you start actively trading, you get these in return. So you send one and you get one. So I have, as you can tell, they're not like the prettiest. They're not new. They are used. But I reuse them obviously because, hello, why would you go and throw these away? Anyway, so yeah, top loaders. These I find are essential. This is kind of what, I don't know, I feel like you just have to have a top loader to package and send a card. I know some people don't have that opportunity and they have to use like cardboard, cardstock, all that stuff, but the best way to package a card safely is in a top loader. So I would highly recommend, if you have access to getting top loaders, make that initial investment, and yeah, your top loaders will eventually just keep growing because yeah, you actively trade. I'll show you the card sleeves I use. So these are just Ultra Pro, they're colored sleeves. I didn't initially intend to be using these for trades or purchases. I did buy them for my binder, but I have changed the aesthetic of my binder as well. So I no longer use the colored sleeves. So I have like a surplus of them. So I kind of just use them for trades and whatnot. So it's good to protect the card from getting scratched, like from the top loader or anything like that. So put it in a nice penny sleeve or whatever you have available before you put it inside the top loader. So I have a bunch of washi tape here. So I use the washi tape to close off any open like edges of the top loader. I use it to tape the top loader to the card. You'll see that when I go through a demonstration of my trades, but I do have like a variety depending on what I want to use. Down here I do have a sticky notepad tab thingies. So these ones I actually got from the Miniso here in Canada. I don't know if Miniso is available worldwide. It is a store. But anyway, so these are pull tabs. You'll see how I use them when I package trades, but it does help the individual receiving the card to be able just to pull it out of the top loader. But yeah, I can demonstrate that later, but a lot of, like, everyone kind of uses those, so pretty self-explanatory. I do have a regular like transparent tape here. This I get from the dollar store. Oh, I forgot to mention the washi tape comes from Amazon, comes from Miniso, just any little arts and crafts store usually has washi tape. Pretty inexpensive as well. This transparent tape I get from the dollar store. This I use to seal up the envelopes. I can demonstrate that later as well. I find that this tape is stronger than washi tape, and it'll just help but like just in case the mail doesn't get opened or doesn't rip or whatever, just to seal the edges of the envelope. But that's what I use that one for. I do have two pens here. I typically use this is Bic Intensity Fine liners. This is what I use to write out the addresses on the envelopes. Sometimes I'll use a pen, it depends. This is from Muji. This is from Walmart. It comes in a pack of 3. I use these as my writing utensils. I won't be doing any writing today because obviously I'm not going to be putting addresses on the cards because yeah, I'm not going to show that to the world. So I won't be using these. I just put them here because this is what I do use to write out addresses. I do like the marker better than the pen. But yeah, so those are my writing utensils. And then finally we come to these two pieces of paper. So this is stuff that I mocked up on like Microsoft Word, and I print them and I cut them out. Just so that I can, or the person who receives the card, if they want, they can reuse the card. So what I used to do, I used to write inside the card like thank you for trading, yada yada yada, and then send it. So when they receive the card, they can no longer use the card because I've already written my message inside. So this is a good way to reduce, reuse, and recycle. So I go ahead and I print these out. So it's a back and front print here. This side says thank you so much for buying from me, then the rest is all the same in a cute little corgi. And then on the back here it says thank you so much for trading with me. So I do this obviously back and front because I want to reduce paper. So depending on if it's a trade, I'll put that. If it's buying, if it's purchase, I'll put that. So yeah, That way when they get the card, they can just recycle this paper and reuse the card. So yeah, I like that. And then here is my little calling card, I guess you can say. So these are just my socials, just in case the person I'm trading or who purchased from me would like to follow me on any of these social media platforms. I have my trade Instagram, my Twitter, and my YouTube channel. So I just stick that with the card as well. And this also helps them remember who it is that traded with them. So if they can send proof of the trade that it was received to my Instagram. Typical trading stuff. But yeah, so I print these. I write, Microsoft Word. I print a bunch on a sheet and then I just cut them out. Yeah. So that is what I include. So that's pretty much it for the materials that I use when trading. So yeah, I guess we can go ahead and jump right into an actual trade. So let me go ahead and reset up this so it'll be easier for me to do so. Be right back. Okay, so I think we are good to go. I have a little bit of space here to start packaging up my trades. So I can just take you through how I do it. So I have the person's handle who I'm either trading or purchasing from on here to help me out later on. So I'll go ahead and take that off. I will take the card here first, and then I will add a pull tab to the card. So let's go with this one. So I add it to the corner here. I think that is good. Okay, and then let me grab a top loader. So I'm just going to remove the tape from the previous trade. Sticky. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pop the card inside the top loader. There we go. Okay, so that is what it is. So this is what the pull tab is for. So when they get the card, they can pull it out with no issues. They don't have to claw inside to get the card. So because the pull tab is quite large for the greeting card, I just fold it over. So that is that. And then here is a little bit of an opening. So I'm going to get some washi tape. I will stick with, let's do some Hello Kitty washi tape. If I can find the end. Here it is. This is the first time I'm using this tape. Of course it's gonna give me trouble. Okay, let's get rid of that messed up part there. Okay, so I don't need too big of a piece. So I'm just going to seal up the opening here, like so. Okay, so now the card is packaged and ready, so I'm going to put that to the side, and then I'm going to grab a greeting card here and open it up. So on this side here is where I am going to put the message here. I should have thought ahead of time, but I don't know if this was a purchase or a trade, but either way it's okay because it's on both sides. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to grab my washi tape again, rip off a piece, rip that into, and I'm going to tape the message to the card like so. And then on the other side of the page I am going to put the top loader, and I'm going to rip off a little bit bigger pieces here. Alright, so we're going to tape the bottom and each side. Like so. So that way the card's not going to go anywhere, it's not going to move, and it'll just be easy for the person to take it off. So now that that is set up, I'm going to put that to the side. And then I would grab an envelope at this point. So on the envelope, I do, like I have these printed out, I do have my address printed out as well. So I would stick that in the corner, tape it down with the masking tape or this transparent tape. And then I would go ahead and write the person's address. So and so and so and so lives at so and so and so and so. And then that would be that. So that part would be done, and then I bring this back and I grab one of my calling cards, if I could. So I would just stick that there, close the card. Where's the washi tape I used? Get a piece here, and I would tape it closed, and then I would go ahead and pop the card inside the envelope like so. I would close it up, and then I would tape the triangle portion here with the transparent tape, and then add a stamp. I'll put this on the front so I know. Add a stamp, and then I would go ahead and send it off. So for sending off a trade, I do use the community mailboxes that are just around neighborhoods. So I would walk over to that, and I would film myself putting the card inside the mailbox and then having the mailbox closed so the card drops down to the bottom of the mailbox. I think that is the best form of proof. Not everyone or not every city has like the community mailboxes. I feel like that is the best way to show the person that yes, the card has been mailed and now it's out of my hands. It's up to the mail service to deliver it. But yeah, so that is how I package up a trade. I think that was pretty thorough. So yeah, from here on out, I am just going to do the rest of the cards, and yeah, it'll just be a sped up portion if you wanted to just sit back, relax, have this on in the background if you're studying or, I don't know, doing chores. I don't know how people watch my videos. But yeah, the rest is just going to be a chill, relax, package with me type stuff. But yeah, I'll come back when I'm finished for an outro. So yeah, let's go ahead and begin this portion of the video. Okay, So welcome back. So I thought I would be able to get through this whole stack, but something has come up, so I won't be able to finish this on camera. I will have to finish this a little bit later. So I apologize if you were, you know, hoping I would finish this whole stack. But yes, so I will end the video here. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you got some insight on how to package up trades and whatnot, how I do it. So if we ever trade in the future, this is how you know your card will be protected. But yeah, that is pretty much just an informational video. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I guess I will see you all next time. So thanks for watching. Bye bye.